Anthony, the overland Metalhead here, coming to you from my dad's house in Cairns, Australia. Now today, I'm talking to you about motivation to travel, especially when you're poor. Like, you may not be poor as like on the streets, but you just may not have a lot of money. Now, 6 years ago, I came back to Australia broke after a 6-week holiday in America. I'd overspent, I'd been scammed, the currency exchange rate between Australia and the US dollar was horrible, and I spent too much time on dating websites and wasted money on flights to worthless cities and even checked in baggage. So came back to Australia June 2010, broke. I spent the next 5 months dicking around trying to find an office job because I had previously been unemployed for most of 2009 and 2010. So on December the 24th, 2010, I gained a job as a dishwasher at a shitty cafe I call the Shit Rock Cafe, or Little Rock Cafe, Broken Hills. I worked at this cafe for 24 weeks just so I could go overseas to France and see my favourite band Scorpions and attend Hellfest and make it to 11 countries. And so the thing was, if I was not working, I would have been staying in Australia just bored, doing nothing, or having to dick around and find new jobs. So if you come back to your own country and you're unemployed, you're broke, and you really just want to travel again, my advice to you is you just gotta start working full time again, or part time. Just do whatever you can to work hard, just so you can go back overseas. Like when I came back from Europe in June 2011, I had a plan that 12 months time I'd go back to Europe again. I would see my mates' bands, Lord and Hellbringer, in Germany, and I would go to Iran and see my friends. So the important thing was I had to work hard for a whole year just so I could go over there. Then I had a 10-month gap between travels. After 10 months, I got back to Europe. My mom was a bit confused, so I went back to Australia because I didn't feel like I wanted to live in the UK. It took me 2 years and 10 days to get back to the UK. So I spent 49 days in Europe last year, and this year I've spent 2 months. But there was an 8-month gap between the time I left the UK to the time I returned. And in 8 months, I've just been working hard and getting back there. So now that I'm back in Australia and I'm going to move to Melbourne, my next aim is I got to work hard because someday in the future, or maybe this year, I will get sick and tired of life in Australia and I will just move back to the UK for God knows how long. And it's going to keep being a stupid cycle, like I'll get sick and tired of Australia, so I move to the UK, and then in the UK I get pissed off about how being unemployed or Eastern European migrants are taking my jobs, and then it's like, oh, I'm not happy, I'm going to go back to Australia. Then you don't like it in Australia, then you're back to the UK. So my main aim in life is to live in the UK for the rest of my life and not have to come back to Australia when shit things happen. So, but my next aim in travel is I want to visit Pakistan. Like, I know it's going to be hard to get a visa, the politicians are going to be after people wanting to go to Pakistan, and the visa is going to be expensive, and Pakistan has been listed as second highest warning on bloody Smart Travel FCA or reconsider needed travel, and I still find that bullshit because all you need to do is just go visit Islamabad or Karachi for a few days, and then you see what you want to see, and then you leave. Who says you have to spend a week in a country or a month in a country just to consider what you've been visiting? So anyway, I'm out of Cairns. Thanks for listening.